Hello, and you are listening to the One of a Kind podcast number 15. That was the amount of attempts it actually took to say that correctly. You are listening with me, Cameron.
And Miguel.
What happened is we were doing the intro, and I failed like 50 times actually trying to do the intro. I called it the One of a Kind podcast.
I don't even know what that is.
Neither do I. But anyway, we are finally here. It's been a while, but we're
Yeah,
back.
that's.
We're back. It's good. I've missed you. It's been so long.
I know.
You
I
you
know.
you've been in Paris.
I did this past week. Yeah, Paris. It was a beautiful place.
So I saw that you went to the bridge with all the locks on it and stuff.
Locks. Yeah, yeah. That was pretty. I didn't know that was a thing until I saw it. And there was like the main bridge with the locks on, and like there's like another bridge with locks on as well. It was like the copy. It's like it's tried to copy the bridge somehow, but it was a lot of locks. It's really really weird.
Yeah, I saw that bridge in the Now You See Me film. Have you seen that?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, it's like about this film about it's got Jesse Eisenberg, James Franco, and Woody Harrelson, and then some girl that nobody knows. And they're these like four street magicians. And
Mm.
what they do is they kind of they're basically this. They get a mysterious message off some mysterious magician that they don't know, and they basically he's like giving them like these magic tricks that they have to do, kind of type thing, and then they'll be brought into
Right.
the magic circle, and basically they're trying to figure it out, and there's also the like a lot of it is to do with like robbing this like multinational millionaire who like screwed everyone over in like a national disaster and stuff. But
Oh
because
wow.
because
Speak.
they're like robbing banks live during their shows and stuff, and people like they actually say that they're doing it during the show and stuff. Like we're gonna rob this guy's bank account. So obviously the police are trying to involve and they're trying to catch them, but they can't catch them because they have no proof that it's them and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
it's really good.
Speaking about Robin, there was quite a lot of crime in Paris actually. There was a group of us, and out of the group of about, I think it was about 50 people, two people got robbed in one day,
Really?
like mugged in Paris. Yeah. Basically, if there's a lot of like thieves and stuff, and if they see the sight of a wallet, they'll grab your wallet and just run. It's really quite bad.
I did not know that. Did you get robbed or was it?
Yeah, they come up to you with these. No, no, I didn't get robbed. My friend Gavin did, and this other guy that I didn't know did. And basically, what they do is they have clipboards and come up to you like, "Oh, can you donate like €5 or whatever?" So obviously, you think, "Oh, €5 isn't a lot. I'll go ahead and donate it." So you get your wallet, and as you get your wallet, and it's
Ah,
like obviously we didn't know that was a thing. So two people got robbed.
I'm scared to go to Paris now.
I know it's quite just keep your wallet away. They're not obviously not gonna like beat you up and nick it from you, but if they see the side of your wallet, they'll
They're like the
probably
sneaky ones who
take
just
it.
kind of pop in and take it, kind of type thing.
Yeah, yeah, basically. And then they run off. And obviously, in the middle of Paris, it's kind of hard to track people down.
I can imagine. Wow, that's
Yeah,
I've never.
it's more you know.
The only place I've been to is like ever on holiday is Canada, and they'd never rob you. They're like, oh
Yeah. Well,
sorry I
funny
just got
story
robbed.
actually.
Oh oh oh.
First time, first time I went to Canada because I've got cousins over there. Went to visit them. We're at this pool, and this guy actually, he was. I think he's my brother's because you at the swimming pool you put your towel out and you keep your stuff in your towel. This guy actually stole my brother's like towel and stuff like that. And then obviously he saw that we were getting the police, like they got security involved, so he went and flushed all the stuff down the toilet so he didn't get caught. So yeah,
Wow.
that's kind of kind of break. Obviously everyone's really nice, but a few people breaks the stereotype.
Ah. Everyone I met in Canada was really nice. Just so everyone knows. I've never met a mean Canadian, so.
Oh no, we never met him. I mean, my cousins are very very nice anyway, so they're Canadian.
But so the day that we're recording this, the second episode of The Walking Dead has not come out yet of the second half of the series. So
Yeah.
I only watched the first episode of the series yesterday. It was an interesting episode. It's pretty good. But
Oh, the second half of the
well,
series.
the second half of the series, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
First episode. Yeah.
I hadn't seen the episode, and I think the day after it came out, went on Instagram, and I love Instagram usually, but I went on, and there was a huge, huge spoiler that ruined the entire episode for me. So I'm gonna say the spoiler
Ah,
in about 4 seconds, so you have a chance to mute the podcast for 2 minutes. Um, 3, 2, 1. I found out that Tyrese dies.
I
We're
know.
in. We're in.
Oh, did
I was
you?
so annoyed.
Oh,
I was so annoyed. I was
you
like,
saw, I almost cried. Did you like? Do you know when you watch it? I almost cry.
um, I was I. It, I was confused in a way because I was like, not because of the actual like thing, like the actual like, it was well done the way they did it and stuff. But what confused me was the fact that I was like, how did they get the governor in for just one episode? How did they get these people in for one episode? Because I
Yeah.
think like kind of once you've died in the show, you kind of you know you
Out.
move
Yeah.
on and you're hired by different companies or whatever, and you're used for something else. So that kind of got to me more than what was actually happening in the episode, which is a bit weird. But yeah, it was
But
really
no,
good.
no, I was. Oh,
I felt sad. I was like,
so yeah, I was. I felt goosebumps. I was about to cry, but I didn't cry. But because he's one of my favorite characters throughout the whole series, and they just started to build his character up quite a bit with what happened to Carol, and then they just killed him. I was just like, oh no. But I feel like Noah was brought in to kind of like replace Tyrese, if you know what I mean.
wait, what? What do you mean? Go again.
Feel like Noah was brought because as soon as Noah was brought in, I was thinking they've kind of started focusing on his story more. And during the
Oh
episode,
yeah,
they started focusing on his story more, and like Tyrese was kind of fading out a little bit, and I was like, oh, what's happening here?
I can't
But
take
I didn't expect them to kill him.
I can't take Noah seriously currently at the moment just because he's hobbling everywhere.
But
As soon as his leg heals up,
it's
I'll be
like,
fine with him again. It's just while he's hobbling everywhere. Just kidding.
it
But yeah,
reminds me. Did you ever play Guild 2?
did I ever play?
Guild Wars 2.
No, I did not. What's Guild Wars?
Basically, one of the quests, this like human guy is like hobbling about because he's like injured his leg, and he basically hobbles exactly the same as Noah does. It's quite funny.
You just see the guy from Guild Wars instead, just like hobbling everywhere.
Hobbling about and stuff. Yeah. Did you ever watch a program called Everybody Hates Chris?
Oh, that is one of the best shows of all time. I love that show.
Yeah, Chris is Noah, the same actors.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he actually? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I
No
did
would
not
have
know
like.
that.
That's why. As soon as I saw him, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Chris!" I knew him from somewhere. And
Oh well.
actually, do you know the dad? The dad off of Everybody Hates Chris.
Um, if I
Can
had
you
a picture
vaguely
of him,
remember him?
probably. I probably remember him.
Yeah, well, I started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine
Oh, is it Terry
quite a lot,
Crews?
and yeah.
I just got a picture of Everybody
he's
Hates
the
Chris because I
dad,
searched on IMDb, and you're correct, it is. Yeah. Oh my god.
and
Um.
he's in it.
Oh, I
He's
was
a
watching
legend.
before this morning. I was watching an episode of Friends, and
Hmm.
it's the one where the monkey basically is getting sent away to zoos and stuff. So there's this guy who meets who's like just a short. He's only in it for like a minute or so, and I'm just searching the IMDb of the guy who plays Chris and Everybody Hates Chris, who's Tyler James Williams, and yeah, he is in The Walking Dead. But
Yeah.
as I was going on, I was watching Friends, and there was this guy, and I was like, I've heard that voice before. Oh, he's off The Simpsons, and I searched him up, and it was like, yeah, this guy was in The Simpsons. He voices, I think, 300 plus characters in The Simpsons.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and
wow.
I saw a picture of that the other day. How many? Because the guy who voices Homer voices loads of people, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, like they had like the entire cast of The Simpsons. He does the voices, it's like 6 people. And, like this
Yeah,
one
it's
guy's does like
incredible.
300. Like he does like he does 4 main ones, and then he does like other side characters. He does like Ned, Smithers, Mr. Burns, and Principal Skinner, and then like 200 other characters who just like are in like one episode and stuff. It's like
And
wow.
then they always get like guest stars, and don't they? Like popular people, like
Didn't they
Lisa
have
Kudrow,
didn't they have Katy Perry in one of them or something? They had someone.
probably.
Well,
They've had loads of people.
Katy Perry's in like everything though. Like she was in How I Met Your Mother. She even had her own
Oh yeah,
Sims expansion pack.
really?
Yeah, I saw like a joke thing about it, and what happens is they have like a video of her in the recording booth, and she's singing her song, like one of her songs, but in Sim language. So So it's literally like,
Oh, that is cool.
so it's like Rargle, Blargle, Jiggle,
Well, Cameron, I found something that might annoy you currently. I know how you're a big League of Legends fan, right?
Okay. Okay, go
Yeah.
on.
Well, my friends, they've also played Dota.
They all
So
play League of Legends, okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I play League of Legends, yeah, and your friends do something, what is it?
And Dota, Dota 2.
Oh yeah, I know Dota. Yeah, I know about Dota.
Yep. And I'm gonna stop playing Dota now instead of League.
Oh, what? No,
I'm
don't.
changing over to the dark side.
Play League of Legends with me. League of Legends Let's Plays with Cal.
I
Come on, how can you say no to that?
don't know. I'm not sure if I like the MOBAs. I'm just kind of like testing around a little bit, see if I actually like it or
You
not.
you do have to play like quite a bit before you get into it because you kind of have the stage where you're
Mhm.
really bad and then you start to figure it out and then you're like, oh, this is fun. But if you play with me, it'd be great.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I played a little bit of it. Played a few matches. But I was just kind of, I don't know.
Once you get into it, it's fun. But yeah.
No, I am. I'm sure it is, but I need to get into it first, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I have a bad habit of buying but never playing them
Okay, so
on
I have
Steam.
a funny story. So I play League of Legends, in case nobody could tell, and
Hmm.
I spent basically like when you play games, you get like IP, which is basically like it's kind of like how you buy more characters and stuff, and you can also get runes and masteries, which are like little things that help your character like be stronger, and you can equip them in
Yeah.
game, and you have to like make like rune pages and stuff. And I spent ages trying to get this character. Finally unlocked her. I was like, yeah, I got this character. And then I started. Like every time I got any form of IP, I'd buy runes and masteries for this character. And I almost had my page cleared. And then I came into college the next day, and my friend was like, because the character I play is Ari, who's like a mage, and she works only in like one lane. It's really good though. And he was like, oh, Ari's been ruined. And I go, what? And he goes, the update that came out today, they've nerfed her really badly. And I'm like,
Oh.
no, my favorite character. And it's so hard because she has like abilities that at the beginning of the game, basically what you have to do is you have to kind of poke them and keep poking so that they have to return before you do, so you can level up faster and get more gold, so you can buy items before them.
Right.
But her abilities cost more mana and have less range, so it's like so hard to poke and because you run out of mana and you have to get like a mana regen item really early on, which is what I do anyway. But
So what are you gonna do now? Just like go to a
I'm
different
still
hero?
playing her, but I'm trying to stay closer to turret at the beginning of the game so I don't have to use my abilities as much and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, makes me really
Makes sense.
sad. But I wanted to talk about
The great
something
return.
because we the week that it kind of happened, we didn't have a podcast. You hit
Mm.
1K
Yeah, 1K. Woo!
and you did a
That,
Q&A.
I did actually. I did another Q&A because Q&A's are actually really fun. I'm not
They're
gonna
fun.
lie.
That's why I've done like 3 of them.
Yeah, they're great. I watched the latest one actually. Um,
Oh, the Goofy one, Q&A Goofy.
yeah. I think I commented on it as well.
Yeah, you did. I was
It's
like, oh,
popped up in my feed. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and watch this.
I've seen you've been streaming a lot on Twitch on your Instagram. I was like, ooh. I tried streaming Twitch. I'm bad though. So I have
My
the
internet's
curse of
horrible. So.
I have the curse of whenever I film, everything goes bad. Like if I don't record, I have brilliant games, and then when I
When you do it, yeah.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
it's the curse of filming. Everything goes wrong.
It's so true.
But yeah, you hit 1K, so well done. I will
Yeah,
I will have
yeah.
to give you a paper play button at some point.
I was gonna say, I was just literally about to say you owe me it now. You promised me it,
I will give it
and
to
I'm
you at some
waiting.
point. I don't know when, but I'll have to get your address and you'll have to send me it, and I'll send it to you
I
at some
will
point.
do. Don't worry.
But yeah, I will send you a paper play button. You have to do like
I'll do a
like
video on it. Don't worry.
yeah, I was gonna say like if you like
Oh, pack opening.
a pack opening. That'd be great. Just be like this
Feel
lad
like
came
a
through the door, and then you film it and be like, oh my god, guys, my play button's arrived. Look at it, and then pull out. And it's
YouTube just
paper.
sent me a.
Be great. Oh, I'll love
I
that.
might make like a little skit. I'm gonna make a little skit out of it. Actually, it could be pretty cool.
I'd like to see that. I'd like that and share it and favorite it and give it a dollar and all that. All those
Don't worry.
things. Oh,
Oh, I might. I think. Okay. Okay.
no,
Yeah.
you go
Okay.
first.
Carry
You go
on.
first. You go first.
No, I was gonna discuss more about it, but I guess we'll talk ideas after the podcast is over.
Okay, so so you basically just don't kind of half ruin the video type thing, if
Mm,
that makes sense. So
yeah.
on February the 13th, Monster Hunter 4 came out.
Monster Hunter. I remember that game. That was on the iPhone and that, wasn't it?
Nope. It was on
It
they
was.
they
It
might have made
was.
an adaptation for it. I think actually yeah, my friend had it for iPhone. I think he got an
Yeah.
adaptation of it.
You got it on DS as well, don't you?
Yeah, it was originally on PSP and I didn't play it, but then it moved over to DS and my friend was like, "Hey, you got to play Monster Hunter," and I was like, "Okay," and then I played Monster Hunter 3 and I was like, "This is actually quite fun," and then I lost it. And then like a week before
It's just like
Monster Hunter 4 came out, and I was
found it.
moving everything around in my room, I found it underneath my TV. So that,
Oh, well.
but Monster Hunter 4 came out, and I haven't actually been able to play it that much. I played a little bit before the podcast and a little bit on the day it came out. It's kind of fun. It's got some good mechanics, but there's a thing where you can kind of what you can do is you can mount dinosaurs, but
Right.
only me and one of my friends managed to do it when we were playing, because we were all playing together, all four of us, like just trying to, get into it and cast, because it's, a new
Mm.
game, kind of, you got to get the mechanics and stuff of it down. And I was the first one to mount a dinosaur. I was like, guys, I've mounted a dinosaur. What's going on? Help me! And they were like, we don't know what's going on. And then it flung me off, and I was like, oh. And then we did another mission, and my friend managed to do it. And then after that, I always like spend the entire game while they're all fighting it, and I'm like, I'm trying to jump on it, and I couldn't do it. It's like nobody knows how to do it. It's just kind of a luck type thing where you just kind of end up on top of it. And it's really hard to do, but it's fun.
Isn't it? Is the game where it's you're like? Well, this is what I remember playing. It is you're like in the middle of a. It's kind of like skill. I can't remember how to. Did you play Halo? Halo Reach, and you
Uh,
had the firefight on Halo Reach. Did you play that?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it like that?
No.
Because
What
the
happened?
version I played was like that.
What happens is first off, there's like a story mission to kind of set the story type thing, and
Mm.
then what happens is you end up in a village, and there's basically you become a hunter, and you get they give you like one of each. Basically, they give you the very basic of each weapon, so you can kind of test out which one you want to be first, kind of type thing.
Yeah.
And they teach you the very basic mechanics of the game. And then after that, you have to basically there's a woman who's like a guild woman. Basically, she has like a list of basically like you can rank up between there's hunter ranks and then there's G rank, which is like the ultra rank type thing. And basically you go up to her and you go, hey, I'll accept this mission, and you basically go off and have to slay whichever monster the mission is, like a Brachydos. Oh god, I can't remember any of the monsters now. I can only remember the Brachydos because I had to slay that about 70 times to get like one item off it. Demaran, the other ones. But anyway, a great Jaggy. That's a very basic one. But you have to
Alright.
fight these monsters, and basically after you've killed one or captured it, if you kill it, you can carve it and get special items off it. If you capture it, you get more items, and there's more chance of getting a rare one. But obviously, you got to do it at the right time, type thing. Like when it starts to like hobble away, it'll usually run off and hobble away, and then you'll find it sleeping, and you put down a trap, and then it runs into the trap. You basically everyone just whacks it for shit, trying to get it to pass out before the shock wears off, which is about 25 seconds ish. And
Yeah.
and then basically when you get all these items, you can level up and get better stuff, and then you can go off and fight even bigger monsters, and then because obviously bigger monsters and high rank monsters will do more damage to you, so you need
And you get
better
more
armor and
loot,
better
right?
weapons to do more damage to them and stuff.
Do you get good loot from it?
Depending on the monster, because usually what you do is you go to the like the guy who forges armor, and you'll be like, oh my god, that's got amazing stats. What do I need? Oh, I need a gem from a. In my case, it was like you need 3 gems from a Brachydos, and I go to my friend and go, hey, how rare is a Brachydos gem? And he goes, oh, it's ultra rare, and I'm like, oh great. So ended up having to fight a Brachydos about 90 times before we got all 3 of them.
Oh joy.
And usually, if you play with your friends, they get what you want, and they don't want it. It's kind of the rule
Can't
of
you?
Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Can't you trade?
No. You can trade like potions in game. Like
But not.
say if someone's
Yeah.
having a really bad battle, which is usually me. I'm usually the one getting carried. But yeah, usually that's Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Like, I
Well,
think
sounds pretty
everyone
fun.
else had about 6 gems by the time I got 3.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a bit
well,
like Destiny. Everyone gets purple and you get green and blue.
I don't know what that means because I never really played Destiny.
It's
But
just like
yeah, sounds
basically just you always want like a purple engram, but you never get them.
right.
Destiny's horrible. The multiplayer in that game, the guy who goes 0 kills, 18 deaths gets a purple, and then you go like 21 to 5 and you get you don't even get anything. You get nothing. It's like, oh, logic of game. Like my friend showed me a video where he was the only one in his team to actually get a kill, and everyone in his entire game got purple apart from him. I was like, oh
Oh,
my god, that's so
that's
unfair.
annoying.
Like what people do is they like if they have to go off and do something, they leave Destiny on and just kind of hold the controller and press like A, so they're just jumping up and down at spawn. And at the end of the game, they come back and they're like, oh, I got this, I got that, but they haven't actually done anything. It's just
That's
definitely
annoying.
it's a grinding game type thing.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to the guy in game when I was buying Monster Hunter, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's very grindy again," and I'm like, "Oh yay, the
Fun.
joy!" Because it's
Game,
fun.
is that still a thing? Do people still go to game?
I went to game, yeah. I got like one of the last copies of it as well.
Oh,
I was lucky.
nice. I know. I always buy online 'cause it's most of the time cheaper.
You can buy online both. I was just like, I like hard copies if it's DS because I've not had a good history with my DS being able to survive. So I
Well, when
got
I
a
mean
friend.
online, I mean
No.
Amazon. You get the thing from Amazon.
Oh, okay. Well, I had college on the day that it came out, so I was just like,
Just went in town. Yeah,
so I just went
that's
after
fair enough.
college and was just like, boop, and it helped me avoid
Take that.
awkward situations. So double good. I was like, game is where I need to go with this person that I'm not friendly with. I was like, I need to go to the Disney store that's over here, and they're like, oh, you getting a Valentine's present for someone? I'm like, yes, Valentine's present. And then like
But I'm
wandered
actually
off,
going to game.
and then I walked the long way around to Gabe. I was like, "Oh, hello." And I'm like, "You got a monster?" He's like, "We got about 14 copies." I'm like, "Yes."
Get it. That's pretty precise. About 14.
Well, no, they had like the entire rack at the back, and there was just like he was like, "We got about 14, 16 copies." And I'm like, "Thank God I came here then." But yeah, and then went
That
home.
game is Game Station still a thing? Is that they
I've not
closed
seen.
down or
I think Game Station is closed down.
gone?
I think it got
Yeah,
bought by
I know.
Game or I don't
I
know.
know. I know. Granger Games started to become pretty big.
Yeah, my friend got his Monster Hunter from Granger Games. Apparently, in Granger Games, this is the thing. After you buy a game, they give you a scratch card, but it's a
Really?
Granger Games scratch card.
So what does that mean?
Well, basically, like you scratch it off, and you can get like certain deals in Granger Games. Like because my friend got his, they're like, here, have a Granger Games scratch card because you bought something. And he's like, oh, okay, and then like he scratched it off, and apparently, the next time he goes to Granger Games, he gets 30% off a game.
Oh, that's decent.
I don't know, which
I like that idea.
I was like, that's pretty cool. But I have a game card, and I get store credit. So after buying a 3DS, £10 worth of Riot points, and this game, I have about £7 store credit.
Riot
Not that
Points is
much.
that like League of Legends stuff?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything else to describe it with. Um, no, couldn't think of anything. You can buy like skins and character stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, I got hacked on League of Legends.
Really?
Yeah, I accidentally clicked it was so dumb. I fell for a phishing link.
Camera.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie, I fell for one of those before on Twitter, so I kind of feel stupid.
I clicked the link and it was like the official League of Legends. It looked like the official League of Legends page because they use like all the the code for it and stuff. So it looked, and then I signed in, and it was basically just, basically they got my details, they refunded one because on League of Legends, I found this out after it happened. If you buy something, you get 3 refunds, where you can refund something that you bought, and you get the Riot points back for it. And what they did was they
Right.
refunded one of my things, so that I had about 1,000 Riot points, and then they bought something on these. You can gift things to other people, so they gifted something to their account that was 975. So I lost
So
one of
how
my
much
own
did you?
things and then lost all my extra riot points. So
Oh, that's annoying.
yeah, so I've gone onto it. I've changed my password details so that if I was to get any more riot points, they won't be able to hack into my account anymore.
But surely what you can do is you can like talk to well like message League of Legends help whatever, and they'll find out they'll track down who they sent it to and then ban that account. Surely.
Yeah, it was the network that I'm with. Because one of the guys I'm in college with actually runs the network that my YouTube's partnered with, and because they're like a heavy
Yeah.
game network, they know people. So he was like, "Hey, talk to this person at Ryan," and they were just like, "Yeah, you've got to do the support email." So I did the support email. Got a reply the next day, and they're like, "Hey, yeah, what's the thingamajiggle? They need what was your account? What was the last 5 things you bought with it IP wise, just so we know it's you, kind of type thing." And then I
Yeah.
replied with what that was. I replied who the hacker was because I knew his account name and stuff because it's on my gifting history and stuff. I was like, this is the
Yeah.
skin he bought. He's also refunded my this skin. So all this details. I've changed my password now. Blah blah blah. And I have not received a reply after a day of it, which is like 1.5
Hmm.
days. So it'll be 2 days by the end of today, and I've still not received a reply, which is slightly annoying. But yeah,
Yeah. I don't
what
know.
else can you do?
Just wait. Send
Yeah,
another email.
there's about £10 worth of riot points, which is slightly annoying. But
That's
yeah,
really
so
annoying.
anyway, on a happy note, I am getting a Elgato soon, hopefully,
Oh,
in the
recording
next
some Xbox gameplay.
month or two, and I'm going to be doing a Lara Croft, uh, the
Ooh.
Tomb Raider reboot that came out. I'm going to be doing
Uh,
that, and then after that,
is that fairly
uh,
recent?
it came out like a year ago or something, but it's
Yeah.
a fun game to do a let's play on, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I've played that one. It's really good. It's really good.
It is, so I'm going
It's a
to do
few
that.
difficult uh, puzzles, but it's a good game.
It's good. I like it. Are you because I found out someone who I know. Are you a running guns blazing or are you a stealth player with Tomb
What
Raider?
on Tomb Raider? Stealth. I'm not gonna lie.
Stealth is so much fun with the bow. The bow is
I know.
the bow is so fun. It's like, although I like the thing when you get the axe and you can just kind of whack someone up the face with an axe. It's like, oh my god, that's so fun. I remember I was playing it and my mum walked in the room. I was like, "What's going on?" And it's the level where Lara Croft kind of goes a bit insane, and you get the grenade launcher on the gun, and she just runs through the mission and blows everything up. And she's like, "Come at me, you fuckers!" Because she's like really British for some reason. She's like, "Come at me,
Yeah.
you fuckers!" And my mum goes, "Oh, very nice." Like in the beginning, she's like really innocent and she's like in pain. She gets like bones through her hips and is bleeding and stuff, and she cries when she has to kill a deer. And then by the end, she's like,
Yeah.
"Ah, fuck you, boom, boom, boom," and kills everything.
It's
It's
like
awesome.
killing everything. Yeah.
But yeah. So my question for you was, what should my? Because someone said that I should not do it on my normal channel, and I should make a gaming channel. So what should my? If I was gonna make a gaming channel, what would I call it?
Hmm. What's your League of Legends name?
One of the kind films.
Oh. Oh. One of the kind games.
That's what I was thinking, but
You know, I think you should link it all up together. But then again, maybe I don't know. I could think of good few names for you, but on the spot, I can't think of anything. I need to question you first. Like what games you like, etc., etc. So would you be doing just Tomb Raider, or would you be doing
well, after Tomb
like
Raider, I just kind of I'm just searching one of the kind of games now on YouTube, and there isn't any like nothing substantial is coming up. So there's like nothing really. There's no things that are already kind of out there that are big called one of a kind games. Like if you type in one of a kind games, it
yeah?
comes up with someone who was the top one is someone who was active 4 years ago and made 2 videos and has zero
Well, yeah, obviously you
subscribers.
can. Yeah,
So, so that would be a good kind of thing to go with. But I'd just be kind of doing like what I find fun kind of type thing. Do you know what I mean?
it's just like new games that come out, like new releases, or
Like if a new release came out, I'd record that type thing.
yeah.
But like I
I don't
would
know.
record. I'm gonna be recording the Tomb Raider just to kind of start off with because I can kind of play that. Because what I do is I enjoy the game so much that I'd play it in one day, and then it'd be over kind of type thing.
Yeah,
Have like 30, 40 episodes maybe to
yeah, yeah,
upload it,
lots of footage. Yeah,
and then like when the
that's a good
new Tomb
idea.
Raider comes out, I can do that one as well because I'm looking forward to that. It comes out this winter, which is a while away, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the end of the year.
But yeah, I just kind of play some like games that I find fun. I'd play with a friend. I could play some Call of Duty Zombies because that's just kind of what I enjoy playing. So.
That's always fun. Yeah.
Oh, Call of Duty Zombies is so fun.
Better on PC though.
Oh yeah, I am hopefully getting that soon at some point because I've got
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I'll think of a few names over the course of the week for you.
I accidentally bought a PC Xbox controller by accident. I was very dumb, but yeah.
Oh, well, you can still use it.
But I'll be using that when I get zombie maps for the PC. But
Mm.
we are coming up to the end of the podcast, so I think it's a good time to end as we have hit the half-an-hour mark. which is
Wow.
always which is always a good thing.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'll hopefully be back next week. Hopefully. I hope.
I'm pretty sure. I'm here. I got half term this week, so.
Oh yeah, we've got half.
Because yeah.
But
Week off.
anyway, we shall be back next week with more fun, more frolics, more whatever we call it. I had to say frolics, I just couldn't resist it. But anyway, we shall hopefully see you next week. So goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Bye.